Hey, it's Drybear. And this week is an awesome week to jump into Star Citizen. So Star Citizen Alpha 4.2.1 is being launched right now. It's actually under maintenance as we speak. But what they've done with this, they're bringing in a huge community event where everyone's going to work together towards a normal goal. And they don't always do this in Star Citizen. So if you've been around for a while, you've been kind of interested in this, I think this is a really good time to jump in and start checking out what they have in this patch. Obviously, the RSI Meteor, a brand new medium fighter they've been launching, is coming in this patch as well, but they also have some really cool like server-wide, community-wide activities going in with this. So in this video, I'd like to highlight what you can get in this patch and what you want to do, because realistically, this kind of event is only going to be for a single patch and then it's gone forever. So if you want to participate in this big new event and get the rewards from it, your time is limited from that. So here's the premise. You will log in with the patch once it's live. They're patching right now, and you will see these resource drives in your Moby glass to trek. So once you have it there, you will choose one of the four major corporations in the default Stanton system: ArcCorp, Microtech, Hurston, or Crusader. I'm guessing that Crusader and Microtech are going to be like, people just love those the most, but it's going to be this war between all four of them to see which ones win in the end. So pick your favorite organization or corporation and complete the 4 or 5 different activities they have listed here. There's 4 new mission types, and you can also turn in materials, and that's why I say 5. So you have all these different activities that you can do. So based on this, you'll be able to bring up the screen in game on your Moby glass and see how each of the corporations are doing, and then you'll be able to accept missions from them, earn alpha UAC for these missions. They seem to be pretty stacked in the value you get, and a lot of it is focused on cargo hauling and delivering materials in the name of these organizations that we have in game as well. So the first type of mission is going to be cargo recovery, and they have 2 variants of this. There is ship-based cargo recovery, so you'll get a mission, it'll give you a beacon location. You'll fly out to that location, and at the location it will be an abandoned ship that has valuable cargo on board that the organization, corporation you're trying to support wants. And so you'll have to go out there, find the ship, grab the cargo, either by grabbing that cargo from that ship and putting it on your ship, if you have a ship that's big enough to take the cargo that's on board, or you will have to get on board the ship, get in the pilot seat, and fly it to the destination and deliver the cargo, and then reclaim your ship or go back out to get your ship there. Now, they did say with these cargo recovery missions, there will be pirates around, so NPC pirates. So when you land in that area, it will have pirates nearby in some cases. Sometimes it'll be purely abandoned, sometimes not. And in those cases, you'll have to fight off the pirates. It actually might be a good opportunity to make money as well if the pirates have anything on their ship. Sometimes you can salvage like salvage only weapons, gun, ship weapons, very high size weapons as well. Make some money off of that. Or maybe they have some cargo on board that you can grab, but you want to just blow up these pirates and get the cargo from the ship. But for the people that prefer ground or surface kind of content, they will have a variant of the cargo recovery that is focused on FPS. So if you don't want to do the ship missions, you can do the cargo recovery. The boxes in general are going to be much smaller. At least the footage they're showing us here, these are like 1 SCU boxes. So I mentioned most ships, like if you're running like an Avenger Titan or something like that, you could slap 8 SCU in the back of that thing and get ready to go. But it focuses on more like having your weapons, having your armor, taking out the mercenaries that are nearby, recovering the cargo from their locations, and then getting it on your ship and taking it to where you're going. So this would be the other variant of cargo recovery that you would want to do to support the corporation. Now, they will have generic hauling missions as well. These are just like your normal hauling contracts. They'll just show up as part of the kind of community objective, the goal that you're trying to accomplish. So you can just do normal hauling if you wanted to contribute to that as well, on top of the cargo recovery and delivery. Additionally, they just have generic turn in as well. So if you want, like, they may look for specific resources, they want, some kind of titanium or something like that. You will go out and farm it, harvest it, and turn it in, and you can get contribution that way. So if you wanted to do mining, you could do that as well. I believe they said that like salvaging is not part of this. They're not looking for any construction materials or reclaimed materials at all. It is just actual like commodities that they're looking for. And they also said there will be escort missions as well. They had these missions originally when Pyro launched, but took them out, so they didn't make it into the 4.0 release. So in this, you will be called in to protect a ship that has cargo on it. So you'll be doing an escort mission. So you'll be called into a location with a beacon. You'll get there. It's an SOS coming out from a ship that's being attacked by pirates. You have to get into the area and then quickly dispatch the pirates and protect the ship in order to complete the mission. So you can do pirate hunting or protection. You can do traditional hauling. You can do turn-ins from materials you find out in the verse, or you can do the cargo recovery either on ground with FPS or in ship-to-ship combat. Now, the question is, what are the rewards for this, right? So like obviously all of the companies are you're working together. You can also actually switch it up as well. They said that they don't have to like pledge allegiance to one or the other. You can just choose whoever's winning if you want, but you can take missions from any of them at any time. You don't have to choose. However, the rewards are here. This one is going to be the first tier. So they have 5 tiers of rewards that come along with this based on how far you get. Now, as with any of these rewards, they are permanent to your account. So this is going to be the jumpsuit that they have here as the first initial reward. So it comes in multiple colors. This is obviously a non EVA setup. So like this is just for when you're in, either life generators are up or you're in atmosphere that's permissible to breathe, but it's kind of this cool little jumpsuit they have set up. And they also have a custom multi-tool. It's the Pyro multi-tool here. You can see here having its own colors. Now, generally when they do rewards like this for Star Citizen, they are permanent on your account, locked in your hangar. Whether the game gets wiped or not, they will always be there on your home world. So it's kind of fun to do these and collect piles of free gear that you get for doing these events. So tier 1, which is pretty much just participating in the event, you get this jumpsuit in multiple colors and this multi-tool as a different representation of the multi-tools we have. Then tier 2, if you continue to contribute to the event before it's over, we'll get a armor set that you see on screen and Volt weapons, this Volt pistol. So Volt are their new like electric lightning based weapons. They're actually all very extremely strong. So if you're looking for this for bunker busting or ground based PvP, you get a good amount of that. But for tier 2, you get the armor set and the Volt weapons that we just saw. So these right here, several colors based on who wins at the end. We'll get the color there plus the Volt pistol. Then they have 3 final tiers, tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5. With each of these tiers will be 3 different ship paint skins permanently unlocked for your account. So you can see that the Zeus is here, the Aurora here is here, and the C1. Then for tier 2, they have the Constellation, they have the Raft, and then I believe that's the Freelancer in the middle there. And then finally, they have the Starlancer, the Hercules, and the Caterpillar with different paint skins. And it's for each tier is 3 different paint skins and 1 Volt weapon for every tier. So that's 4 different Volt weapons. The handgun for the tier 2, if you do 3, 4, and 5, you get 3 more. So 4 total Volt weapons. You get 9 total ship paints. You get our armor set. And then also, if you happen to do tier 5, there's an elite reward at the very end as well, which is another variant of the armor set that you get for tier 2, all in matte black with the winner on it as well. So all of that put together. So whatever corporation wins this, if you want ArcCorp to win or Microtech to win or whatever, you can kind of focus on supporting them, and whichever one wins will get the themed armor set with their logo on it. And there's also another winner reward that'll be focused on whichever corporation wins. And for the final reward, the winner gets to rename the Stanton Pyro jump point. So when you're leaving the Stanton station and going to the Pyro star system, it will be a name that the community chooses. Hopefully it's not too troll. And whatever corporation wins will have a permanent 5% discount on all the landing zone items in that area. So depending on which corporation wins, that'll be a different set of armor, some things that can be picked up there. In some cases, we might get ship weapons and ship parts, and I don't think there's any in the LZs. I don't know if there's any like ships that you can buy there that'll be on discount, but everything in that station that's right above the owner will have the discount apply, which is pretty cool. And of course, we'll get that matte black armor, which looks like this. So it's gonna be matte black with the logo of the corporation that wins. They're even coloring the visor based on whichever corporation wins. So I think this is a great time to jump in and check out Star Citizen if you haven't already. I believe the Foundation Free Fly is already down, but if you are interested, this new event is a 1 patch only cycle. So all the rewards we just listed are only available for contributing to the event during the patch. And most of it's like ground combat. You can do hauling, you can do recovery, you can do piracy. There's probably gonna be players that play into the pirate role as well with, waiting around in the areas you have to recover and then trying to steal your stuff after you do it. So there's a lot of really cool things going on here. And I hope, it's good to see events like this happening in Star Citizen where they're still trying to work towards a full release of the game, but having like actual community events with actual rewards that you can store up on your account is kind of the fantasy for early access alpha like this, as well as just kind of collecting the permanent rewards so that when or if the game eventually comes out, you'll be able to have all those stored up and you can be Mr. Bigwig with these cool customizations that no one can get anymore just because you were a part of that. Now, for someone who's brand new, has never tried Star Citizen at all, despite whatever connotation you have with the game in general, since I believe the free fly is over right now, to gain access to the game, you have to have any package on the RSI store that has a game package on it. So anything that has game package will grant you access to the game. So if you're here on the store, all you have to do is go to the RSI store, go to game packages on the front here, and any one of these these that you find interesting, you can pick up. Some like the cheaper ones up here as well. Just grab one of these, and you can see on this package in general, it includes Star Citizen digital download. As long as you have this, you have access to the game, and I would strongly encourage anyone who's interested in picking up the game but isn't sure about it to just get the cheapest package possible. Everything else in the game, save for a few limited runs that they did, can be earned in game by playing and grinding out just like any other game, and you can buy them in game in the shop. The newer stuff is on the store for real money for a couple months and then goes into game later. So if there's anything that just came out in the last few months, you're not going to see it in game, but it will show up in the game at some point. So I wouldn't recommend anyone go and spend a bunch of money on Star Citizen. Just buy the smallest package, get a ship that you think looks good, that's pretty cool for you, and then jump into game and grind the rest, and you'll have fun with it that way. I think the cutter package is pretty good. A lot of people will kind of talk about the Avenger Titan package, but if you really wanted to, you can go for the cheapest package here with the Mustangs. Not like the most powerful ship, but it'll get you from point A to point B and gets you on the ground. It allows you to start farming money to earn everything else in manually, which is where I would expect most players to sit. So if you're interested in joining in, just pick up one of these. As long as it has Star Citizen digital download, it's a $45 game, and then you can play indefinitely for years and years to come without having to spend any more money. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars or whatever. Just pick one of these up, jump in game, and you're good to go. And you can start collecting these permanent rewards that will last on your account for the game's lifetime. But let me know what you think about this and where you sit right now. Are you someone who's been playing Star Citizen for years and you're excited about this new kind of resource collection event with actual in-game rewards? Are you someone who's never played Star Citizen before and you're considering it? Or maybe you're a brand new Star Citizen player that might be interested in more content. I would be definitely interested in doing more Star Citizen content if there is interest down below in the comments. If you found value in today's video, leave a like down below, leave a comment for the algorithm to help this video get seen by more people, and don't forget to check out my other channels for other content and other stuff and other things.